This is the Lynn family's sacred ground. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to enter.
What are you doing?
Chinza. Why are you back?
You're the one who was banished by the Kin family to the borderlands, you waste of space. Look at you, you pauper. Just back from the garbage dump, I see.
Lynn Zizzy.
What? You have the nerve to say that. You've been in the borderlands for 7 years. You still want me to be a widow for you? Besides, young Master Wang's family is wealthy and influential. He is the young master of the Wang family. Are you a piece of trash comparable to him?
Zizzy. Have you forgotten what we said before?
If it weren't for the Kin family's sake, you think Zizi would even look at a waste of space like you, a discarded young master, is worthy of lecturing us?
How can you speak to Brother Chin like that?
This is our family matter. How can you, bitch, interfere? If you like this waste of space, then just take him. Don't pretend to be some innocent good person here.
A bitch and a loser. A perfect match.
Kingy. Where did you get this jade pendant?
This is my family heirloom. It was originally a whole piece.
Where's the other half?
7 years ago, I saved a severely injured ma.
Su Kingy, the eldest daughter of the Su family.
But I had family matters to attend to at the time, so I broke off half of it and gave it to him for healing.
What? The person who saved me 7 years ago was Kingy.
A jade pendant. Or even pure in color. Yet you protect it like a treasure. Su Qingyi, you're just like this jade pendant. A piece of trash.
Lynn Zizzy. This jade pendant is very important to me. Give it back. Give it back to me.
What? Can't even bear to part with a broken jade pendant.
Let me see. I'm so sorry. My hand slipped.
I'm sorry. My hand slipped.
Kinza, you dare hit me. Let me go.
Chinjan, let's talk things over. Don't be so impulsive.
Fine. I knew you Vix. We're having an affair with this loser. Today, I will fulfill your wish, you adulterous couple.
Clearly you're the one who's unfaithful. How dare you accuse others?
Chinjan, stop talking. Let's go. Otherwise they won't let you go.
Kinyan, don't worry. I won't let them off either.
Okay. I'd like to see how a discarded young master of the Kin family won't let us go. Someone.
Are you talking about those people at the door? I'm afraid they already can't hear you.
How is that possible? How can you have such an ability?
Just because I am the God King.
Chinza, during these 7 years in the borderlands, did you damage your bride?
If you are the God King, then a stray dog on the road must be the howling celestial dog.
Chinjan, stop showing off. Just leave.
Qingyi, even you don't believe me.
Do you know what
The
kind of
film
person
was
the God King is?
translated
You
and
dare to borrow
narrated by
the God King's name.
Media.
Do you know I now have a cooperative relationship with the God King? But you don't need to worry. Our Wang family has a close relationship with the God King. Here, drink this. Maybe I will plead with the God King to spare your dog life.
Wanky. You are going too far.
What? If you want to drink this for this waste, brother here, I might show you some mercy.
Okay. I'll drink it for Chinja. I only ask that you keep your promise.
Qingyi, you don't have to suffer from me. This water. You should drink it yourself.
Kinza, you're courting death.
Under the God King's order, I'm here to deliver. Invitation to the welcoming banquet for Miss Lynn Zizi.
I told you, I have a close relationship with the God King. Now that the invitation has been delivered, you still dare to use that person's name.
This really for me. I understand, brother here. It must be the Wang family. And the God King's cooperation is finalized. The God King specially sent this invitation to me.
I Wang He am destined for wealth and honor. Now that I have a connection with the God King, the Wang family's dominance over Dongshang City is only a matter of time.
Chinza, do you know The weight of this invitation, the people who can attend this banquet, are important figures that a waste like you could never reach in your lifetime.
Just an invitation. You think I can't get one?
I must be hearing things. A discarded waste of the Kin family actually said he could get an invitation from the God King.
Jinjan, stop talking. The God King is supremely powerful. If he knows you're ruining his reputation, you'll die.
No. I want to see how our God King commands the God King's army.
Not only can I command the army, I can also make you in 3 days kneel before me and beg for mercy.
Kinzen, you really don't know what's good for you. You're still talking tough at this point.
Someone, get this. Ignorant piece of trash out of here.
Zizi, your relationship with Jinjan isn't trivial. How can you be so heartless?
You bitch. Wait, did it become your turn to interrupt?
Lynn, Zizi, I'm warning you. If you say one more word to Kingy, I'll rip your foul mouth apart.
Insolent. Someone. Break his legs. Let go of me. Otherwise tomorrow, I'll have you lying dead in the streets.
Threats are the last thing this young master fears. Is threats. Apologize to Kingy right now.
Want me to apologize? No way.
Chinza, release young Master Wang immediately, or I'll make the Su family disappear.
I'll ask you one more time. Apologize or not.
I apologize, I apologize. I'm sorry. I was wrong, my mouth is foul. I deserve to die. Sorry, miss.
Chinza, if you have the guts, don't run back to the borderlands. We won't let you off the hook.
Don't worry, I won't go back this time. I will make sure everyone knows that I Kinjin am back. Could it be?
Doctor, my mother, how is she?
If Border Divine Doctor Mofe doesn't intervene, I'm afraid she won't make it through today.
What? Divine Dr. Moffy. That's a prominent figure. Even the 3 great families can't invite.
Don't worry, Kingy. I will definitely invite Mofi to treat your mother.
Just you? A waste. Banished to the border by the Kin family. You think you can invite old Mo?
Li Feng, young master of the Li family, one of the 3 great clans.
Do you really believe that after serving as a small fry for a few years, you can mobilize such an important perso?
Li Feng, what are you doing here?
I heard Mother Su is seriously ill, so I came to visit you. Kinji, don't worry. I have some connections with old Mo. He's already on his way.
Really?
Of course, it's true. This old Mo, as the God King's #1 divine doctor. As long as he intervenes, any illness can be cured. However, Miss Su has to agree to one condition of mine.
Get your pig trotters off me.
What the? You dare touch me?
Ginger. Young Master Li, just state your condition.
Quickly. It's nothing much. I just want Miss Su to spend a night with me.
Young Master Li, isn't this request a bit excessive? I can give you a large sum of money. Is that enough?
No. I have plenty of money. I just want to experience Miss Su's bedroom skills. After all, Miss Su is the goddess of all men in Dongsheng City.
Li Feng Yu.
Miss Su, think quickly. Time waits for no one. Kinza, how dare you hit me? Do you know, I'm the heir of the Li family.
The Li family heir. I've even hit the king.
Ginger. After all, only he can save my mother now.
That's right. Come here obediently. Tonight, I'll let you experience the joy of ascending to Heave.
You and ascending to Heave. You're asking for a beating.
Fine. without my help. You can just wait to collect this old woman's corpse.
Alright, I'd like to see how Mofi would associate with trash like you.
Where did this brat come from? How dare you insult me?
Divine Dr. Mo, please. Save my mother.
King in there's no need to beg him. This person is not Mofi. He's a fraud.
You failed to recognize
The
even
film was
the top healer of the
translated
Borderlands.
and
You
narrated
really
by
are a country
Media.
bumpkin.
Originally, I came here for young Master Lee's sake. Specifically to help. I didn't expect this kid to spout such nonsense. Today I will teach you a lesson. This patient, I'm not treating it anymore.
Jinjun quickly apologized to Dr. Mo.
Now you know to apologize. Too late. Kinza, or else. Right now. Lick my shoes, Klee. And I might consider using the Lee family to give you a favor and save your mother.
I think you should save your pig's feet for pig's feet rice. Kingy. Trust me. I'll have Mofi come over and treat your mother right away.
A piece of trash. Kicked out by the Kin family. Dares to question my identity. Why don't you take a piss and look at yourself? What kind of virtue do you have?
Chin, you stop messing around. If this continues, my mother she'll really be beyond saving. Young Master Lee, aside from this condicio, I can agree to anything. I just beg you to save my mother.
Aside from that, I don't want anything. Either you spend a night with me, or you watch your mother die in there.
Mofi. Within 10 minutes, appear before me.
Kinza, the real divine Dr. Mofi is right here. You're still putting on an act. Do you think you're impressive?
Whether it's true or false, we'll know soon enough.
Please Divine Dr. Mo, save my mother. I'm willing to offer everything the Su family has to you.
It's not impossible for me to help. But this kid must kneel before me and kowtow an apology. Then I might consider saving her worthless life.
Don't, old Mo. Didn't that kid say I found a fake divine doctor? Su Kinji, you have this useless trash. Find the real divine doctor to treat your mother.
Just him. He wants me to kneel.
Fine. Su Kinji, you just watch your mother die in front of you.
Kinza, where is this real divine doctor you found? Could it be a random man off the street? Your divine doctor.
I am the divine doctor. You a piece of trash. Still talking about finding a real divine doctor. I think you are still dreaming.
Jinjun, please, don't make trouble anymore.
Kingy. Trust me. I don't have time. The real Mofi. I'll be right there.
Su Kinji, you really think this good for nothing can find the divine doctor to cure your mother? You'd better obey me.
Mr. Key. Sorry. I'm late.
Not late, just in time.
Who are you?
I am the #1 divine doctor under the God King.
Mofi, #1 divine doctor of the frontier.
Mofi.
Not Kinza. You found an old thing. Fake divine doctor. Can't even act. The real divine doctor is here. You dare impersonate the divine doctor. Don't want to live anymore.
You impersonating me is one thing. But you dare be disrespectful. I think you've grown tired of living.
Divine doctor, did you hear? Such arrogant words. You quickly have the God King's army. Kill them all.
Brother, please don't scold me. It was Lifting who gave me money
Moxon, Mofi's younger brother.
to impersonate you.
Bastard, what nonsense are you talking about?
You're giving me so much trouble. Actually colluding with these bastards. In cahoots. Get out of here now. Fine. I'll leave. Miss Su. Where is your mother? I'll go and treat her right away.
Jinja, Is divine Dr. Mo really here to save my mother?
Of course. I promised you, I would invite Divine Dr. Mo to save your mother.
Kinza, don't think some things can save his mother. His mother has withering disease.
Withering syndrome. That's the most bizarre poison in the Borderlands.
Kingy,
The film
don't
was
worry.
translated
With old Mo
and
here,
narrated by M.
your mother will
Media.
definitely be cured. Zhao Yukia, mother of Su Kingy.
What's wrong with me?
You've been poisoned. But you're fine now.
It must have been young Master Li who asked you to come and save me. Qingyi, thank young Master Li quickly.
Mother, it was clearly Chinja who invited old Mo, not Li Feng.
Shut up. What can this good-for-nothing do? If it weren't for young Master Li today, inviting old Mo to save me, I would have died here today. You're still speaking up for this useless thing.
But, Mother,
Alright, stop talking. This good-for-nothing came back this time. To get close to you, must be trying to scam our Su family's money. You're still speaking up for this good-for-nothing. Young Master Li. Old Mo, thank you for coming to the rescue. Young Master Li. Su, I will let Qingyi marry into the Li family. I hope you won't dislike her.
And Su, you can't let Kingy marry that bastard Li Fan.
What are you? Do you have the right to speak here?
How dare you disrespect Mr. Qi? If it weren't for him, would I have saved you?
How could Mr. Qi?
How could it not be possible? Mr. Qin is. Mr. Qi, I'll take my leave.
All right, Kinza. What evil method did you use to make old Mo bow down to you like this?
Evil method. I think it's you who's using evil methods. Just now when old Mo was treating Auntie, I saw this silver needle. Look familiar.
I don't recognize it.
You don't recognize it, but this silver needle has blood on it. You're the one behind this, aren't you?
Li Feng, I have this incurable disease. Could it really be your doing?
Aunt Su. Kinji. It's obvious that this good-for-nothing Kinza is framing me. Don't believe him.
Could I Kinjin possibly forge the Li family's unique silver needle?
you bastard Li Feng. You're so vicious.
You bitch, how dare you hit me?
My Woma. Do you think you can touch her?
Fine. A waste like you actually speaks with such confidence. You're lucky this time. But just you wait. From today onwards, I will make you pay back tenfold. And you, Su Kinji, I will make you kneel down obediently and be my plaything.
Chinza, I didn't realize. You had so much influence.
It's nothing, Ansu. Actually, I just still have some connections from my time in the Chin family.
I see. So you're still relying on the Chin family. You're nothing but a young master banished to the border by the Chin family.
Mother, I believe in Chinja. He's not the kind of person to rely on his family. Besides, he just saved you.
So what?
Don't worry, Ansu. I will definitely give King Yin a lifetime of prosperity.
Chinza, don't push your luck.
Mother, how can you say that to Chinja?
I'm tired and want to rest. I won't see you out.
Chinja, my mother has just recovered from her illness. Perhaps she's still a bit emotionally unstable. Maybe you should leave first.
My lord, the incident from 7 years ago, Thunder got us some leads. I thought this Chinza was so capable. In the end, he's just a good for nothing.
Mother, but he just saved your life.
So what? Right now our Su family is on the verge of bankruptcy. The only way to resolve our family's current crisis is for you to marry young Master Lei.
But mother, he's a beast. He wants me to marry him. Shamelessly poisoned you. Can you bear to see me fall into the hands of such a scoundrel?
You have no choice. Don't tell me you've fallen for that good for nothing Chinza.
I regarding Chinja.
Let me tell you, if you dare to be with that waste of space, then don't consider me your mother anymore.
How's it going? Have you found anything about what happened 7 years ago?
Reporting to you. We have some leads. The incident from 7 years ago is related to the current Kin family, Heir Kinsha. With regard to, for the most part, it's you who wants to leave the Kin family.
Kinsha
The film was translated
has actually
and
gone insane to
narrated by
this
Media.
extent.
The God King. I've recently discovered that lifting the young master of the Lee family has mobilized a large amount of capital. I'm afraid he's planning to sever the Su Group's chip business.
Li Feng really doesn't learn his lesson. Tell Zhao Wei I'll visit him soon.
Chinja, what are you doing here?
I heard Li Feng is going to harm the Su family, so I came to find you. What's wrong? Why? You look unhappy.
This is a chip order for my Su family. Once we complete this order, our Su family will no longer be restricted by the Lee family. But now, we're still short a lot of gold.
I have a bank card here. It should be enough to resolve your Su family's crisis.
Jinjan, don't joke around. This time we're not just short a small amount of money. You should keep this money for yourself to use back in the border regio. I'll handle this money myself.
Take this.
Miss Sue, it's bad. I just got a call. All those merchants are demanding to terminate their contracts.
What? This order practically cost my Su family all of our funds. It means they want you to leave the Chen family. Is it truly the end?
King Yi, don't worry. Even if you want the stars in the sky, I will pluck them for you. Let alone a small order. Leave it to me.
Miss Sue, there's one more thing.
Speak your mind. Don't hold back.
The factory workers in Jindu are on strike.
What? I'll be right there.
Stop. What's your business here? This is Mr. Zhou's office. Get out.
Tell Zhao Wei, God King Qinjin is here. Have him come out and see me.
You, God King, get lost.
Has Zhao Wei gotten too big for his britches lately? He doesn't even recognize me.
Stop. Don't be disrespectful to the God King. These bastards. How dare they disrespect the God King? I'll send someone to break their legs.
No need. I'm not that petty. I came here because I have something to ask of you.
God King, you jest. Everything I have is thanks to you, God King. Even if you wanted my life, I wouldn't hesitate.
It's not that serious. You just need to give all the chip orders from Dongqing City to the Su family. To the Su family.
Yes, God King.
Right? That Li family has been quite annoying lately. Quite a nuisance.
That insignificant Lee family dares to offend the God King. They're courting death.
Stop all of the Li family's orders and give them to the Su family.
All right, I'll do it right away.
Go on the. Hello. King Yi.
Invitation to the God King's banquet. It's enormous. This is the God King's welcoming banquet. Truly magnificent. Isn't this Chinza? How dare you show your face here? How ridiculous.
Aunt Sue, did you receive the invitatio?
Yes, we did. Thanks to young Master Wang's generosity, how else could we have the opportunity to attend the God King's welcoming banquet?
It's nothing. My Wang family has a close relationship with the God King. One invitation is nothing. However, if there are any freeloading wastes trying to sneak in, they won't get I.
Yes. We have nothing to do with that waste.
Mother, if Jinjan can't get I, then I won't
The
go
film was
either.
translated
Today is
and
The
narrated
God
by
King's welcoming
Media.
banquet. If this stray dog gets I, wouldn't it be a joke?
Lynn Zizzy.
King Yi. It's okay. Hello. Issue an order. The Wang family and dogs are not allowed to enter.
Chinza, who do you think you are? You can command the God King's army. How ridiculous.
ZZ. This waste. His whole body. Only his mouth is hard. Why bother with him? Aunt Sue. Please.
Okay. Qingyi. Just received an order. The Wong family and dogs are not allowed to enter.
I'm the God King's honored guest. You dare stop me?
Don't you understand human language? How dare you shout here? Seize him?
You.
Just now. Dios mighty Wong family young master. Why are you so pathetic now?
Kinza, don't get cocky. I can't get I. You don't have an invitatio. You still can't get I.
I want to go I. Why do I need an invitation?
Mr. Chin, please. I didn't hear wrong, did I? Army of the God King. To address Chinze as Mr. Ki? Yes. The God King's army. How could they possibly treat Chinza with such respect?
Drag them out. Teach them a lesson. Then let them back I. There's a good show later that needs them.
Yes.
Isn't this the Kin family's good-for-nothing young master? I remember. I only gave the Su family one invitatio. How did you have the nerve to come I? But that's fine. As long as you lick my shoes clean, I'll beg the God King. Ought to kick you out.
Li Feng, don't go too far. We were invited in by Lord Shen Yu. We didn't rely on your so-called invitatio.
Ping Yi. Why are you still being fooled by this waste? What makes him think he's worthy? The God King's welcoming banquet. Does he deserve to be here?
Li Feng, our Chinzen is quite capable. You can't compare to him.
Aunt Su, this waste is giving you courage. Have you forgotten how you begged my Li family for Aloha?
You.
The Thunder God has arrived.
Thunder God. This is a small toke of my appreciatio. I wonder if I might have the honor to meet the great God King.
Some people just don't know their place.
Do you know who the God King is? Just you. Think you're worthy of seeing him? The God King has long been displeased with you. Take your things and get out.
Thunder God.
Thunder God. Thunder. That Kinza. I don't know what tricks he used, but he actually managed to deceive the God King's army. Not only did he sneak into the banquet, but he also had someone beat me up.
Right. You want to ask the God King to kill this stray dog.
This is the Juke sword of the Qin dynasty. It is worthy of the God King's might. I am willing to offer this sword in exchange for his dog's life.
Chinja, what should we do? You should leave quickly. Otherwise, when the God King arrives, you'll be dead.
Don't worry, Kingyan. Everything is under my control.
Control? Control your grandpa. Can't you die without bragging? You want to escape from the hands of God King Ju and survive. Unless the sun rises from the west.
A sword.
The film was
And you think you can trade it for my life. Isn't that too cheap? Besides this is a replica.
What? Wang He. You have such audacity. You actually dare to take a replica to blaspheme the God King's name. Do you not want to live? Thunder God. Please don't listen to his nonsense. This sword is definitely a treasure. I spent a fortune on it.
Yes, Thunder God. Chinzan, he's just the Chin family's. Good for nothing. Don't believe his ace. One-sided words.
True or false? One try will tell.
This sword is so light. How could it be genuine? Wang He. Do you take the God King for a fool? It's my fault. I was blinded by greed. I was greedy for a bar guy. I was wrong. Thunder God, spare me.
You even dare to deceive the God King? You're courting death.
It's too late to beg for mercy now. someone. It also depends on the God King's mercy. Otherwise you won't escape death today. Get out. Thank you, God King. Thank you, Thunder God. Thank you.
The God King is truly too kind.
Kingy. Please don't let these flies disturb your mood.
Miss Sue. Today, I am here on behalf of the God King to ask for your hand in marriage.
What?
What thunder God? I didn't miss you, did I? The God King wants to propose to our Qingyi.
Yes. The God King held this banquet for the purpose of proposing to Miss Sue.
Qingyi, what are you waiting for? Agree quickly. If we establish a connection with the God King, our Sue family will become the strongest family.
Kingy. As long as you agree, I will reveal my identity and let the entire Dongqing city witness your wedding.
Please, convey my apologies to the God King. I have someone I like. The person I like is Ginger.
But the God King is. Since Miss Sue is unwilling, we cannot force her. Mr. Key, farewell.
Thunder God. Qingyi, how could you refuse the God King's proposal for this good-for-nothing who was kicked out of the Qin family?
Mother, I love Ginger. Even if I married the God King, I wouldn't be happy.
What use is this waste? Can he solve our Sue family's crisis? I see it now. The only reason we were able to get in today is because our Qingyi hooked up with the God King. He's just a stray dog, shamelessly trying to worm his way out.
Mother, how can you say that about Ginger?
Actually today,
Hello! What? The three great families are going to cut off all of our Sue family's funding.
What's going on?
Come home with me quickly. The Li and Wang families are going to wipe out our Sue family.
Kingy. I still have.
Ginger, my family is in trouble now. What's the matter? Can we talk about it when I get back?
Li family. Wang family. It seems today's lesson wasn't enough. Does my plot need to be moved up a guy?
Long time no see. Little brother. Former Qin family heir.
It really is you, Kinsha. What are you doing here?
I came to see how you're doing. I thought after 7 years in the borderlands,
The film
you would have
was
made something of
translated
yourself.
and narrated by M Media.
Seeing you today, you're still a waste.
You didn't come here just to say this nonsense, did you?
Of course not. 7 days from now, when I become the head of the Qin family, you have to be there. At that time, all you have to do is ask, and I'll bring you back from the borderlands to be a watchdog for the Qin family. That's not entirely out of the question.
Guarding the door. Leave that to yourself.
Kinza, you dare to fight me?
Kinsha. Everything I lost, I will take back. And those people from 7 years ago, I won't let a single one of them go. You're lucky today. I'm in a good mood. Get out of here.
Want to save the Sue family? Let me tell you, the Sue family is finished. Sue Kingian too.
What do you mean? Did you also orchestrate the Su family's downfall?
I'll play however I want. I just want you to watch how I toy with Su Kinji.
Bastard, you're looking for death. Hello.
God King, it's bad. The two families are going to sell Miss Sue to pay off their debts. Do we need to intervene?
You watch from there. Don't cause any trouble. I'll be right there.
Hurry up. Boss Sue. The money from the previous order. It's time to settle up, don't you think? Yes. If you can't pay today, you'll have to pay triple the penalty.
Master Sue, can you give me 2 more days? Once I finish this order, I'll pay you immediately.
Finish this generatio. Let me tell you, the 3 big families have already issued a ba. You think anyone in Dongsheng City will still be willing to invest in your Su family?
No wonder my Sue family couldn't get the payment no matter what. It turns out the 3 families were behind it.
It doesn't matter. I've opened a new nightclub. You can come work at our IT club. Make money to pay off the debt. I'm sure, with Boss Sue's beauty, you can earn enough in less than half a year. You'll have it all. Boss Kia, you must make a reservation for me. After all, Boss Sue's beauty is one of a kind in Dongsheng City. We'll talk.
You're just taking advantage of the situation.
So what if I am? Let me tell you, today, I'm here on the orders of young Master Li and young Master Wang. Either pay up or comply. However, looking at the Su family now, you probably can't even come up with 10 million Su Kingian. Come with us. Don't be ungrateful. Otherwise, things won't look good.
Who says the Su family has no money?
Ginger, what are you doing here?
Kingy. If I weren't here, these guys would be taking advantage of you.
Granso, who are you? Are you Su Kinjians? Little boy toy, you dare to act up in front of us? Mr. Key, you haven't even heard of him. Who is this? He's the useless fool. 7 years ago, he was disgraced by the Qin family and exiled to the borderland.
Let me tell you. You don't need to know who I am. I Kinzo will cover the Su family's debt.
Do you know how much she owes us? A full 10 billion. Ikinzan will take care of everything. Abandoned by the family. Young master. How dare you? Promise to help the Su family repay their debts.
The film
Let me
was
tell you,
translated
how about
and
this?
narrated
When you go
by
back to sleep
Media.
tonight, take that pillow. Add a few more. Like this. You kowtow to us. A loud kowtow. 1 million. Okay. But with the Su family's current debt, even if you kowtow until your head bleeds, I'm afraid you won't be able to repay it.
Ginger, why don't you leave? This is my Sue family's business. You mustn't get involved.
Kingy. Your business is my business.
This isn't flirting. I'm telling you, if you can't get the money today, this little girl will have to obediently come with us to my nightclub to sell herself. There's something else I forgot to tell you. Young Master Li has ordered, from now on every time I see you, I'll break your dog legs. Should we collect some interest from this punk? Ow. This is good. Go.
Just these few small fries. Want to break my legs?
Well, what? You want to spare Kinza? No, no, no. I'm telling you. Don't move. If you dare touch a hair on my head today, the Su family won't be able to borrow another cent.
What a coincidence. I have plenty of money. Zhao Wei. It's me. Immediately send 10 billion to the Su family.
This is the funniest joke I've heard this year. Zhao Wei is an international film tycoon. We want to see him. We have to make an appointment 6 months in advance. How could he come to see a waste like you? Don't think you can just name drop a few people and claim connections. Mr. Zhou, if he came to the Su family for you, where's the West? The West? Let me see. I'm afraid the Su is rising in the West.
Here he comes.
Mr. Key.
The one who dominates the chip market, Mr. Zhou, actually came.
The 1 billion you asked for is already in the card. Mr. Zhou, how could you help this waste? Right, Mr. Zhou. This Su family, but the 3 great families, are specifically targeting them for destruction. You, what I'm doing? Do I need to explain it to you? No.
Ginger, Mr. Zhou, did you really invite him here to help my family?
Kinyan, I've said it before. Your business is my business. How could I possibly let the Su family be destroyed? Both of you. Open your dog eyes and see clearly. The money in here is enough to settle the Su family's debts.
Kinza, don't think that with Mr. Zhou's help. You can be so arrogant. I'm telling you, when the 3 great families make their move, let alone you, even he won't escape death. Let's go.
Stop. Our account was just settled. Your account hasn't been settled yet.
Kinzan, what do you mean?
I'm talking about you. The debt you incurred for hitting Kinyan earlier hasn't been settled.
Kinzan, I'm telling you. Today we are sent by young Master Li and young Master Wang. Do you have the guts to touch me? Come oh.
I dare to beat up even Li Feng and Wang He. You two small fry. Do you think I wouldn't dare hit you? I'll give you a chance. Go back and tell your masters. I'll pay them a personal visit.
Kinza.
Young Master Key, please, come
Mother, why did you bring this bastard here? He's the reason Ginger was driven to the borderlands.
Shut up. How dare you speak to young Master Chen like that? If it weren't for young Master Key, our Su family would be finished.
Mother, what are you talking about? It was Ginger who called President Zhou here. Without him, how could we repay the 1 billion debt?
Why are you still speaking up for that loser? If it weren't for young Master Chen pulling some strings, would President Zhou help our family?
Oh, I don't believe it. Jinjan isn't that kind of person.
Why did I give birth to such a stupid daughter?
Aunt Su, don't be angry. Miss Su is naive and inexperienced. It's normal for her to be deceived.
Is Ginger really just someone who boasts empty words? I don't believe it.
Miss Su, with our Qin family's power, let alone a mere 1 billion, even making your Su family the 4th largest family is not a problem. As long as you agree to one thing.
Kinsha. What are you doing here?
I'm here, of course, to help the Su family.
Kingy. What did you say to Kingy? Why has she become like this?
What could I have said? I just wanted to ask Miss Su to dance with me on the day I become the head of the Qin family. A striptease.
What did you say? You want the Su family's eldest daughter to perform a striptease in front of everyone in Dongsheng City. You're humiliating her.
I want to humiliate her. I want everyone in Dongsheng City to see what kind of Woma Kinzan loves.
Kingy. Why did you agree to him? I can help you.
You a loser? If it weren't for young Master Key, would Mr. Zhou bring 1 billion to help our Su family? You really think you're someone important?
Aunt Sue. You must have misunderstood. I was the one who asked President Joe.
Enough. Ginger. Leave. Young Master Chi, I agree to your terms. I only ask that after this, you let the Sue family go. And spare Ginger.
Fine, no problem. My dear brother, when the time comes, you must come. After all, this is your Woma. I can't keep her all to myself.
Kingy. Why did you agree to him? Clearly with the Sue family's matters. I can help you.
At the inheritance ceremony, Ginger will invite Josh and the Heavenly Treasure Pavilion
The film was
Master.
translated
He is
and
the most
narrated
favored
by
person
M Media.
under the God King managing the border region's assets. Only in this way can I save the Sue family.
I see. But please believe me. Anything Shaoshan can do, I can do as well.
You think? You a waste expelled by the Chin family. A mere border paw. Can compare yourself to such an important figure. Is that so? Who do you think you are?
Just because I am the border god king.
You're still having your foolish dreams. If you were the border god king, with the 3 great families, dare to treat our Sioux family this way.
Enough. Ginger. Please leave, I'm sorry. I'm the one who's sorry. From now on, don't come looking for me.
Xiaoqiar. You've got some nerve. Doing these things behind my back. Thunder God. What's going on with Xiaoqiar? He clearly knows. Su Qingyan is my Woma. Why is he still leading the 3 great families against the Su family? Does he not want to be the Heavenly Treasure Pavilion Master anymore?
God King, please calm down. Shaoshan might have be deceived by that Kinsha.
I don't care. Have Shaoshan come here. See me.
Yes, I'll go and arrange it right away.
Kinsha. If you dare touch my Woma.
Kinza. You a waste. Expelled from the Kin family. Dare to threaten the annihilation of our 3 great families. You should take a look at yourself in the mirror. Their Sioux family owes our 3 families hundreds of billions, odd including companies and properties. Can you Kinzan afford it? If not, then we can only have Su Qingyan pay the debt.
Qingyi, come here quickly. If you don't come here, don't blame me for not recognizing you as my daughter.
Qinjun, I.
Qingyan, don't worry. As long as I'm here, you won't be wronged. This thing, I originally wanted to take it out during the engagement. But I have to take it out today. Look at this. This is enough to repay the Su family's debt, right?
This is. Kinza, are you crazy? Using a broken piece of plastic to swindle.
This is the Fengming hairpin, personally worn by Yang Gaifei of the Tang dynasty. It's worth 100 billion. You're stepping on it.
The Fengming hairpin is a treasure of the borderland. It's a gift prepared by the God King for his beloved. How could you get your hands on it? Faking a borderland treasure. You don't want to live, do you?
This was originally a wedding gift I prepared for Kingy.
Kinza, have you met the God King? Zhaodia, a close associate of the God King, will be here soon to congratulate me. How about I introduce him to you? Maybe Zhaodia still needs a bootlicking dog. Isn't that just a simp?
Ginger, the 3 families are at their peak now. They also have the support of Jiaoshan, the God King's confidant. You're no match for them. Just leave.
Don't worry. Xiaoqiar. Within 5 minutes, he'll appear before me.
Kinza no Kinza. Faking a borderland treasure and disrespecting the borderland's higher-ups. You really don't want to live. Kinza. Originally, I still want to consider our blood TIs. Spare your dog life. But now this scene. But you asked for it. Don't blame me.
You go quickly. I'll stop them.
Kingy. You just watch the show from the side.
Mr. J. Ocean has arrived.
The film was
Mr. J. Ocean is
translated
right outside
and
the door.
narrated by M Media.
Will. You waste. Will really be abolished. Brother. How can you compare a waste to a dog? Isn't this insulting to dogs? He's in the borderlands. At most he's a shoe licker. Boot licker. Boot licker.
Who will Zhaoshan come to see later? You'll know Sue.
After all, it's a waste. Just like to have unrealistic dreams.
Ginger, Mr. Jiaoshan has eyes and ears everywhere. If he knew you were impersonating the great name of the God King, you will die.
Bitch. I asked you to come here to strip. Actually speaking up for this waste dog. Come here quickly. Sue Kinji. You really have the face of a slut. Just right. Mr. J. Ocean is coming, Sue. You dance for him. It hurts.
Hurts?
You dare touch me.
I'm not only going to touch you, I'm going to slap you. This slap is for myself. This slap is for Kingy. This slap is for the Chin family.
Go find Mr. J. Ocean quickly. You wait for me.
I saw this first.
Wang Yixen, Su Qingyan's Kusi.
Back off!
This flower was clearly just sitting there. Why do you think? You saw it first.
How can you be so unmanly? Not at all. This is for my sister. Can't you just let me have it?
Well, perfect. This is also for a friend of mine.
Stop arguing, you two. It's normal for couples to have some disagreements.
Who's her boyfriend?
Who's his girlfriend? Anyway, I'm in a hurry today. If you like it, I'll have someone send you a truckload. Let's go!
How bizarre.
Sis, these flowers may you be as beautiful as a flower forever.
You little rascal. Still so sweet. However, these flowers are really beautiful.
Definitely. These flowers, I got them from a stingy perso. I snatched them back.
Stingy jerk.
Let me tell you, I went to the flower shop today. And for the flowers, that guy insisted on grabbing this one. If I see him, I'll have to teach him another lesso.
Kingy. I bought you some flowers. Do you like them?
It's you.
It's you. Sis. He's the one who insisted on fighting me for the flowers.
He's your real brother-in-law.
Sis, you told me
Just now that you were going to teach him a lesso. Go ahead. Your sister's right here. Go ahead and teach him a lesso. He
The
wouldn't
film was
dare lay a finger on
translated
you.
I didn't say
narrated
that.
by
No.
M Media.
don't talk nonsense.
Yixi, after such a long flight. Bad enough, right? Eat more.
Sis, then I won't be polite.
Hello. Okay, I'll be right there.
What's wrong?
There's still something to deal with at the company. You two eat first. Get to know each other better. Resolve the previous little conflict. I'm leaving, bye-bye.
I.
Isn't this Yixi? Why are you dining here too? How about joining us for a couple of drinks?
Mr. Wu, no need. I'm having a good time with my friend.
What's our relationship? Why be so polite? Let's go.
Mr. Wu, I won't go.
Don't you understand? Yixin just said she doesn't want to go to dinner with you. Is there something wrong?
Who the hell are you? This high-end restaurant. How did a stinky beggar like you get I?
Mr. Wu, this is my friend. Show some respect.
What if I don't respect you? Huang Yixi, don't play innocent in front of me. Aren't you just a bus that anyone can ride for a price? Don't forget, the university you're attending now is funded by our family. If you want to graduate properly, drink this glass of wine for me.
I won't drink this wine. I don't need to graduate anymore. Chin-san, let's go. I didn't bring any money. Why don't you pay the bill?
I didn't bring any either.
Brokius. You can't even afford the meal. Can't even afford a meal, can you? Mr. Wu. What brings you here? It's an honor for you to patronize our establishment. It's truly an honor for you to patronize our shop. How about I treat you to a meal? These two dirtbags didn't pay.
How much? I'll send someone over.
Your table. 1 million. We don't offer credit.
1 million for these dishes. You're ripping us off.
I'm talking about Huang Yixi, the man you're with. Isn't he a beggar? Look at his shabby appearance. Isn't he a stray dog? Can't even afford a meal, can you? How dare you offend young Master Wu? There's no 1 million today. You won't get out of this door.
You're extorting us.
So what if I am extorting you? Huang Yixi, if you can't pay, I'll pay. For you. You guys, just eat these things. I'll pay this money. Aren't you all unworldly? Wild dogs, don't you all like to lie on the ground and eat?
I think you should eat it yourself.
You wild dog. You dare feed me this kind of stuff?
Such a delicacy is of course only for you to enjoy.
This matter won't end today. Without 1 million, you'll leave a hand behind.
Brother-in-law. Should I call my sister? And let her come over?
No need. King Yin is busy with company matters recently. I'll handle it. Hello. Appear before me in 1 minute. Remember to bring the money.
A stinking beggar. Who can you call?
I'll give you one more chance. Kneel down now. And apologize to Yixi. Otherwise don't blame me for being impolite.
Key. I'm right here waiting. Let's see what you a stinking beggar can do to me. How did the God King Army's wealth god get here? Could it be he knows I'm in Dongsheng City and came to seek cooperation with me? Mr. Jiang, hello. I'm Wu Hai from Wuxing Group. Mr. Qi, the things you wanted are ready.
How is this different from the legendary useless young master? Not at all.
Sign this. And then you can get out.
Film was
What if I don't?
translated and
Do you think
narrated by
you have a
Ed
choice?
Media.
Fine. I'll sig.
Well. Now do you think I still have the ability to be impolite to you?
Kinza. I still underestimated you, you waste. Later. We'll play slowly.
The meal issue is settled. But Yixin's matter isn't over yet.
Key, I want to leave this place. Do you think you can stop me?
You can try.
What are you doing? Key, what do you want to do? Let's talk it out. Don't do anything rash.
I don't want to do anything. Didn't you just want Yixin to have a couple of drinks with you? Yixi, come and have a couple of drinks with him.
Mr. Wu, don't you like to drink? I'll let you drink your fill.
Huang Yixin, you.
Yixin, you're still too kind. To deal with this kind of perso, you should do this. This way, he won't be a threat to women anymore.
Brother-in-law, you are truly mighty.
Let's go. Let's not come to this restaurant, guy. I don't really like it.
You wild dog. You actually crippled me. Just you wait and see.
Yixi. What are you doing here?
She can be here because I'm the one who asked her to come, of course. This is where the Black Dragon Gang leader is hosting a banquet for the God King. You fucking loser. Are you even qualified to be here?
Killy personally invited me. So tell me, do I have the qualifications or not?
Gang leader Key would invite a loser like you. Who do you think you are? But I actually do know who you are. You're nothing but the discarded young master, banished to the borderlands by the Kin family. You really think you're the God King?
Wuhai. Wasn't the last lesson enough? This time, where do you want to be crippled?
Key. Perfect. Let's settle the score from when you were crippled. Let's end this today.
Brother-in-law, you should leave quickly. Wuhai has joined forces with the Black Dragon gang. That's the biggest gang overseas. You're no match for them.
Since this Chelai is so insincere, then I won't see him. Yixin, let's go.
I can't leave.
Yixi, why are you only here now? Get in quickly. Master Key has been waiting impatiently.
Yixi, tell me what happened.
This bitch is going to become Boss Key's plaything tonight.
What's going on? Tell me. I'll take care of it for you.
You. What are you? Boss Key is
The film
the
was
leader of the biggest gang
translated
overseas,
and
the
narrated
headman.
by M Media.
How ca? Someone like you, compared to him. Get out of my sight now. Otherwise, I'll make you crawl out of here.
My mother is critically ill and desperately needs a kidney transplant. Only the Black Dragon gang has this resource. Our family is already deeply in debt. I have no other choice.
Huang Yixi. Why would Boss Key take a fancy to a slut like you? But after Boss Key gets tired of playing with you, I'll sell you to Africa to become a despised public bus. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Wuhai. I should have sent you to see your great-grandmother long ago.
You're hitting me a guy. Someone cripple him for me. How is this possible?
How? Did Chelai only raise you good-for-nothing drunkards?
You just wait. You dare to hit our Black Dragon gang. I'll make sure you die without a whole body.
Get out. Wuhai. Shouldn't we settle the score?
Let me tell you, this is the Black Dragon gang. If you do anything to me, you won't be able to leave this place either.
Brother-in-law, you should go back to the border regio. You've offended the Black Dragon gang now. They won't let you go. If you return to the border regio, you'll have the protection of the God King. They won't dare to do anything to you.
Don't worry, Yixi. If they dare to mess with my sister-in-law, I dare to mess with their kidneys.
Why are you still bothering with this loser? He's already offended the Black Dragon gang. He's already a dead ma. Get away from him quickly. Don't let him entangle us anymore.
Dad, he's my brother-in-law. How can I not care about him? Chinzen, you should leave quickly. I'll go plead with Boss Key. He'll show mercy.
Now you're scared. Kinzen, I won't just let you die. The Su family and the Huang family. All of you will die.
You talk too much. If you have anything else to say, go tell Buddha.
Stop. Who's so bold to run wild on my territory? Boss Key, it's this loser. Not only did he insult our Black Dragon gang, but he also called you trash. Don't let him go. Kinza. Don't think just because you're from the Kin family, you can insult my Black Dragon gang. Moreover, you're a good-for-nothing exile to the borderlands.
Gang leader Key, please. Let Chinzen go. Don't listen to Wuhai. Sowing discord.
Shut up. Wei. Is it your turn to speak? One more word, and I'll make your Huang family. Yes. Gang leader Key is right. Yixi, quickly apologize to Gang leader Key. For your Kin family's sake. I'll give you a chance. Kneel down. And count out 3 times to apologize. And I'll consider letting you live.
Killy is it? I now think your Black Dragon gang has no reason to exist.
Destroy my Black Dragon gang. Kinza. Just you. Waste expelled from Kin village. Take a look at yourself. Do you have the ability? Kinza, you're still talking tough. I can't wait to see you like a stray dog, kneeling and begging for mercy. Woof woof woof. Master, please spare me.
Brother-in-law, stop showing off. Quickly. Apologize to gang leader Key.
Yixin, don't worry. Your brother-in-law is very powerful. Hello. Thunder God, is it? Immediately make the Black Dragon Gang get out of Dongsheng City.
You really think you're the God King? Able to command Thunder God? You'd be a great actor. God King,
The
your divine
film was
power is unmatched.
translated and narrated by M Media.
How can a good for nothing dare to impersonate him? Today we will clean up the God King's mess.
You think a small Black Dragon Gang can handle me?
Brother-in-law Rue. I'll hold them off. I don't want my sister to be a widow.
Are you crazy? Get out of the way, or you'll die. You bitch. In front of gang leader Key, you dare seduce other me. I'll teach you a lesson today.
Stop. You dare hit my sister-in-law. I dare touch you. You're courting death.
You dare hit my ma. Kinzen, you're courting death. Hello. Thunder God. What? The God King is angry. I haven't even seen the God King. How have I offended him? He told our Black Dragon Gang to be uprooted from Dongsheng City. I didn't offend. I'm watching you. You're almost going to replace the God King entirely. Get out of Dongsheng City right now. Otherwise, for the rest of your life, you'll stay here. Gang leader Key. What's wrong? Why haven't you annihilated them all? Shut up, gang leader Key. Why are you hitting me too? Accordingly, how can you treat Mr. Kinzen disrespectfully? Mr. Key. Just now. I was blind, clearly. I've offended Mr. Key. Please, Mr. Key. Spare our Black Dragon Gang.
You said before. Seeking to aid the God King in cleansing his sect. Why aren't you attacking me now?
Gang leader Key, he's a waste. Why should we kneel to him? You scum. How could I accept trash like you? Do you know, because of you, my Black Dragon Gang is in grave danger. Someone drag him away. Leader, spare me, please, leader. You are.
Didn't you want to see me? So I came.
Are you?
Killy. You've got some nerve. How dare you covet my girl?
This is all a misunderstanding. Give me 10 times the courage. I wouldn't dare have improper thoughts about Miss Huang. Miss Huang. You're so magnanimous. Please spare my life. Treat me like a fart. And let me go. Okay.
Gang leader Key. What about my mother?
No problem. Leave it to me.
Miss Su Kingi, she is my Woma. I heard. You've been in this market recently, competing with her for market share.
I understand. We'll withdraw from the Dongsheng market immediately. And never return.
Is that all?
I know. So be it. We'll transfer all the shares to the Su family's name.
Get out. To impersonate the God King.
Kinza, you see the God King? And you don't kneel. A fake God King like you deserves my knees. Sinner Kinza, you impersonated me, committed atrocities, colluded with criminals, and disrespected me. You must be tired of living. God King, this guy is too arrogant. I say, we should just break his knees. Make him behave. All right, someone. Break his legs.
God King. Ginger. He just acted on impulse. He didn't mean it. Please spare him.
It's not impossible. As long as you're willing to sleep with me.
This.
You bitch. The God King fancies you? It's your good fortune. You should kneel down immediately.
Ignore him. The first fake God King. Daring to use my identity everywhere. committing evil deeds. You must be tired of living.
God King, I think this waste is courting death. Alright, Kinza. Today I'll send you on your way.
God King, please spare him.
Now you beg for mercy. Too late. Not only will this waste die, but after tonight the Su family will also disappear.
You say you're the God King, right? And you two are the God King's army. So this thing. I wonder if you recognize it.
This is...
How? You cannot recognize it, can you? The dignified God King. You don't even recognize the Fenkian Lon Utok. You don't recognize it. Or do you recognize it? But don't dare admit it.
Good Shinza? You're still struggling on death's door. With a broken toque. Who are you trying to fool? You hit me.
I used to think you were my savior. And I tolerated you. Did you think I Kinzo was really afraid of you? This is the Fenkian Lon Utok. When the token appears, all gods retreat. Didn't your superiors teach you this? When you joined the God King's army.
Good.
The film was translated
I searched high and low.
narrated by Media.
And it took no effort at all. The token I've been searching for 4 days. I didn't expect you to steal it.
I knew it. I thought you had made some progress. In these 7 years in the Borderlands, I didn't expect you to learn how to steal.
Brother Key, your brother has learned quite a few skills out there. He's learned quite a few skills. You have to be careful. Be careful one day. Your brother might steal your entire house. What little brother? Just a bastard. Even if we count him as part of the kin family, a waste is a waste. He can't amount to anything. He used to show off with fakes. But now he's learned to be clever. Stealing tokens and pretending to be the God King. Right. A bastard. The mother sleeps around. And the so. He steals tokens.
Wanki. You better pray to the gods today. Otherwise you will definitely. You'll go out flat on your back. You too.
Such impressive authority. Holding the token, you really think you own the place. Divine guards. Quickly seize this vilai.
Yes. Mr. Chin, cooperate.
It's Kinza. Cooperate. This way you can avoid physical suffering. Otherwise, one shot from this goop. And you're gone.
Chinzen, cooperate. Don't force my hand.
Just you two useless things.
God King, I'm willing to sleep with you. I only ask that you, a great man, overlooks the faults of lesser me. Let Chinjan go.
Kingy. Don't believe him, he's a liar.
Shut up. The God King's Majesty. How can you allow such disrespect? I can only help you. This one last time. You're on your owl.
Beauty. Come to me at once.
Kinyan, don't beg him. My Woma doesn't need to grovel. Besides, this perso can't harm me in any way.
Chinja, you, stop causing trouble.
Kingy, trust me. I'm not causing trouble.
This is like the cowherd and the weaver girl. A celestial romance. I think this mortal world isn't suitable for you at all. You should just die. Disgusting. God King. Look, that little vixen Su Qingyi agreed to sleep with you. But in reality, her lover is here whispering sweet nothings. She doesn't care about you at all. I'm telling you, being able to fancy Su Qingyi is a blessing she cultivated in a past life. She's still playing hard to get. She simply doesn't care about you.
Beauty, come here quickly. The night is short. If we don't sleep soon, it'll be dawn.
Chinjan, let go.
Sleep is it? Then I'll send you to sleep eternally underground. Nobody move. I'll shoot anyone who moves.
Don't move, don't move. They're not moving. Don't be impulsive. Put the gun down. At worst, I don't want this woman anymore.
Chinza, you piece of trash, you dare to make a move. If you dare to move, the divine guards here will turn you into a sieve.
Threatening me. Fine. My life is worthless, Kinjans. To die with everyone. It'll be worth it.
Just you.
Think about it. If something happens to me here, even the slightest thing, all of you present. Every single one of you. who can escape the Thunder God's wrath.
Kinza. Stop messing around. Can you do it or not, you bastard? Our kin family raised you from childhood. Even if there's no merit, there's still hardship, right? You can't take our kin family and completely destroy it, right?
Ginger.
King Yin, don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Don't move. Move again and I'll shoot you.
Stop, move again, and I'll kill her.
Ginger.
Arrest Kinzan for me.
Very good. You have successfully provoked my anger.
Stop. One more step and I'll kill her.
Okay,
Film was translated
I won't go over there.
and narrated by M Media.
what are your conditions for releasing her?
Put down your weapon.
Okay. I don't have any weapons now. You can let her go now, right?
No. You dare offend the God King. Sever one arm yourself. Miss Sue. Blame your good ma. Unwilling to use an arm. To save your life.
Don't trust him.
No one has ever been able to threaten me.
Thunder God,
Thunder God.
get out of the way. Your subordinate greets the God King. Your subordinate is late. I hope the God King will forgive me. How is this possible?
How is this possible? How could the esteemed God King ever? It's that useless Chinzia.
Shut up, ignorant Woma. How dare you question the God King? Your subordinate failed in their surveillance and defiled the God King's ears. I hope you will forgive me.
This has nothing to do with you. Step aside.
You said you were the God King just now. No, I'm not. I'm just a liar. Kinzan. No, God King building. It was all three of them. They said I was the God King. I was forced by them. You liar. Ow, you're shifting the blame, aren't you? The God King is here. How dare you all be so presumptuous? God King, how should these people be dealt with?
Impersonating the God King. Behead.
God King, please spare my life. God King, please spare my life. I was just momentarily confused. Please, for the sake of my elderly parents and my young children, spare me.
If you were impersonating me, I could spare you. But you shouldn't have, you absolutely shouldn't have dared to covet my Woma. Anyone who dares to touch my Woma has only one path. Death.
Chinza. They are members of the three great families. Try touching them and see what happens.
The three great families. What are the three great families? Thunder God, convey my divine decree. From this day forward, the three great families are to be eradicated. I don't want to see these three families in Dongsheng City again.
Your subordinate will carry this out immediately. Kinza. Although you're an illegitimate child, you're still a member of the Kin family. You can't be so heartless.
When I was on the verge of death and demoted to the border, why didn't you say I was family then? You just kept calling me a bastard. Why didn't you call me a member of the Chin family then? If it weren't for that old geezer doing those things to my mother, how would I have become an illegitimate child? You're talking to me about family now. It's too late to talk about old times. It's over.
God King, I Wang He know. I have offended you in the past. You are magnanimous. Whatever you want to do, do it to me. Spare the Wang family.
Do it to me, is that it? Fine. Then show me some sincerity. Let me see how you're going to do it to me.
I'm sorry. I've offended you greatly. I'm a loudmouth. I'm sorry. Is that enough, God King?
Yes. Yes. I'm very satisfied. But your Wang family will still be destroyed.
You want me?
What if I want you? I haven't even really started yet. And you can't take it anymore.
God King, I'm the one who wronged you. Do whatever you want to me. Just spare the Wang family. I'll do anything you want.
The Wang family. I said I'd destroy your Wang family. And not a single one of you will escape.
Bastard.
Drag them away.
You bastard, just you wait.
The power structure of Dongsheng City is about to change.
Don't make another mistake. Chinzun is my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law my ass. He's the God King. If you could get close to him, what would I have to worry about? No money. Right. Our whole family could live a good life. Look. This is good stuff. Today. Perform well. Our family's future good life depends on you. It all depends on you. My good girl.
Yixin, wake up.
Brother-in-law. Brother-in-law Rue. Run, don't worry about me. Brother-in-law, thank you
Oh problem.
for saving me a guy.
Wash up and go back.
You two. What are you doing?
Kingi. Let me explain.
Sister, you misunderstood.
You Kinza. How dare you take advantage of my daughter? Now.
What's going on? Why you can't it be like this?
Why can't it be like this? Kinzan is the God King. What's wrong with him? Having a few women around him.
But you can't. Drug Yixin.
I'm her father. What's wrong with a father? What's wrong with that?
Kingi. I'll go out and talk to him. I'm warning you. Don't try any more tricks. Otherwise I will not be polite.
I wouldn't dare.
Where did you buy the drug? Tell me.
The drug is at the old temple lane in the south of the city.
You're on, you're out.
Don't you want revenge? Young master, don't you want to put the God King under your feet? What are you saying? Greedy Wolf Holy Moon Demon Lord has arrived at Dongsheng City. No, we'll completely occupy Dongsheng City. When the time comes, merits will be rewarded, money and power within your grasp. Join us, and the benefits will be substantial. I'll join. What do you want me to do? This is the activity fund. Take it and use it. There will be arrangements later. I'll notify you. God King, the old temple in the south of the city, does indeed have a clandestine workshop, specializing in the production of illicit drugs. I've already sent people to destroy their entire operation.
Well done. Thunder God. Convey my divine decree. As long as our God King's army remains in Dongsheng City for a day, these illicit drugs are prohibited from circulating within Dongsheng City. Anyone who violates this will be severely punished.
Yes.
Why aren't you all going? What's
The film
going
was
on?
translated
Sue, when we
and
arrived,
narrated
it was
by
already
M
like this.
Media.
What about the surveillance?
Miss Sue, the surveillance has been destroyed.
I have crawled back from hell. This is only the beginning of my revenge. Await my reader.
Hello, Ginger. Something happened at the company.
Kingi,
Jinjan, what should we do?
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. If anyone's to blame, it's the mastermind behind this.
The company will be fine. I will find the mastermind as soon as possible. Kingi, don't worry. Leave the company matters to me. You need to rest well these next few days.
Brother Jean, I believe in you. I'm relieved that you're in charge of the company.
What did you just call me? Say it a guy.
I was wondering why I heard magpies chirping this morning. It turns out my god king, son-in-law, is coming to visit. This is your aunt.
It feels like she's a different perso. She probably.
Knows you're the God King now. Let's go. Before she corners us. Don't get tangled up with her.
Chingin, where's my god king son-in-law?
Mother, stop looking. Chin-chan has already left.
Mr. Huang, do you still remember me? Yes, I remember. I joined you to help the Demon Lord achieve his great ambition. I'm definitely going to fight for the Demon Lord. You don't actually have to fight on the front lines. Just do us a small favor. Very good. You did a great job. Next.
Ông
Don't
cũng
get
nên đi
tangled
xuống
up
mồ
with
đi.
her. I've been wanting to kill you for a long time. Eyesore.
Miss Sue, your phone's ringing. Sister, I have a bit of a fever. Can you come to my house?
Xiaola, I have to go out for a bit. Can you water my flowers for me?
Okay.
Yixi, wake up. I'm here. Yixin, I'm here. Yixin, wake up.
Sister, wake up.
Where are we? Yixin, how did we end up here?
Sister, I'm sorry. It's my dad.
Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault for being so careless.
You two really are close sisters. Just wondering, how much of your sisterly love is real? How are you still alive? I'm alive and well, of course. Just wondering, in a moment, if you'll still be okay.
Lynn, Yixi, what are you planning by bringing us here? What do you want?
Look at the little glint in your eyes. Gentle, yet with a hint of stubbornness. No wonder Chinza is so infatuated with you.
Cut the crap. Hurry up and get down to business.
You dare order me around?
What if I do? If you delay the important matter,
The film
I
was
won't be polite.
translated and
You?
narrated by
All right.
Media.
Brother Key. We're all working for the Demon Lord. Miss Sue, the reason we invited you here today is to have you say something on video. Say it and you can avoid some. Said it could exempt some physical suffering.
Get lost. I won't conspire with you. Scum.
Miss Sue is truly a heroine. Truly unyielding. Bitch. Do you really think I'm joking with you? Read it.
No, I won't say it.
I won't. Useless bitch. You won't say it.
Wang He,
Will she say it or not?
stop. My brother-in-law won't spare you.
Say it. I'll deal with you later. Rip her mouth apart. Brother Key. Please.
Yixi, where are you taking my sister?
What are you doing?
What are you going to do to my sister?
Go.
Sister, let me go.
You bitch.
Let me go. We greet the Demon King.
We greet the Demon King. You've done well. Although my true body is far away in the Valley of Sea, I see everything you do. I see it all. Once our great cause is complete, you three will be my most powerful demon guardian kings. Demon King, we have captured Kinzen's weakness. We await your command to unleash the great war on Dongsheng. Kinzen is cunning as a fox. Be extremely careful when facing him. May I ask Demon King? Where is the demon army now? We need to formulate a battle plan. Yes. That damn Kinza. How dare he block my
The
landing?
film was translated and narrated by
I will tear you limb
Media.
from limb.
Go save them. What are you?
I am the greedy wolf Saint Moon Devil Lord. Kinza. Your time has come.
The three devil lords of greed, anger, and delusia. What's your relationship with him?
From birth until now, I haven't had such a satisfying battle. He is my father.
Your father.
Kinza, wasn't it because of you back the forcing my three fathers to sever their own arms, imprisoned in Sin Devil Valley for Reflexio? Why would they seek revenge on you? To the Devil Lord Wraith, sacrificed the greatest power, gave birth to me. Kinza, you say this deep hatred. Shouldn't I seek revenge on you? If it weren't for my true body is in Sin Devil Valley. Just one of my clones can beat you to a pulp.
Cut the crap. The one who's like a dead dog is you.
Kinza, this time I can't lose to you. Impossible. I was born formless. Impossible to lose to you, tiny Huma.
Shut up. If you say one more word, I'll cripple you right now. A small newborn demo. Actually wanting to occupy Dongqing City. You don't know. Back then your three fathers were no match for me. Who gave you the courage to dare to provoke me?
Spare me. I was wrong. Spare me.
Where is the Thunder God?
Reporting in.
Yes, take him away.
Yes. Kinza, don't come any closer. You come any closer, I'll kill her.
Wang, what are you trying to do?
Do what? You've made my Wang family suffer so much. I want you dead. Kneel.
Xinjiang, I don't want you
The film
for
was
me to do
translated
such a
and and
thing that harms your
narrated by
dignity.
M
Kinza, kneel
Media.
down.
The
I
film
kneel.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Chinzane, go to hell.
Kingy. I'm glad you're alright.
Ginger. Quick save the elixir. Are you alright?
God King, have you really decided?
Thunder God, I'm very relieved to pass the God King position to you. I am very reassured. The sinners of this border regio, I'll leave it to you to manage.
You for me gave up the God King positio. What a pity.
It's not a pity, because you are in my heart. More important than the God King positio.
Aren't you afraid that others will think you only love beauty and not the country a prodigal sow?
Then let them talk. Say I love beauty. Sound. Let me make a request. Hurry up and find someone to marry. Sticking to us like a dogskin plaster every day. Clinging to us, disturbing our private time. Annoying, isn't it?
My sister doesn't even mind, Za. I can't control it.
She is my wife now.